everyone, welcome to the MCQ Practice Series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about history and this is the set 6 of history. I am hoping that you guys are preparing for your examination and you're liking this series. So moving towards the first question. The first question is, with reference to Lingayats, consider the following statement. They worship Shiv. They do not follow Hindu Shraddh rituals like cremation. Which one of the above statement is correct? One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. And here the answer would be C, which is 1 and 2. So coming to the explanation part. In the 12th century, a new movement emerged in Karnataka which was led by the Brahmin named Baswana. So you must know that who is the originator of Lingayats. So a Brahmin named Baswana. His followers were called 𝐸𝐴𝐴𝐻, heroes of Shiva, or Lingayats, ling bearers. They worship Shiva in the form of ling. Generally, the men of this community wear a small ling in the silver box on their left shoulders. Lingayats believe that after the death, the devotees will merge to the Shiva and will not return to this world. So they do not follow the Shraddh rites prescribed in the Arthashastra and bury their dead ritually. So what are the features of Lingayat community? We have got to know that who is the originator of Lingayat community. Then he is the Baswana, and they carry a ling in a small silver box on your left shoulders. And also they don't believe in Dharma Shastra's rituals because they believe that after the death, 𝐸𝐴𝐴𝐻 is unified with the Shiva. So that's why they do not perform such kind of the rituals which is generally performed in the Hindu tradition or Dharma Shastric tradition. So moving to the next one. Which one of the following is related to Jain scriptures? 𝐸𝐀𝐒 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐢𝐬 𝐃𝐈𝐀𝐒 and your answer would be 1, 2, 3 and 4. It means that 4 also related to the Jain scriptures. The oldest text of Jains are Purva. Their number is 14. Jain literature is called as Agam. Their language is semi-Magadhi, which is Ardh-Magadhi. This includes 12 𝐸𝐀, 12 𝐸𝐴𝐀𝐒, 12 𝐴𝐻𝐿, 6 𝐶hed Sutra and 4 Mool Sutras. Coming to the next one. So here you have to match the following and you have to find out that which pairs are the correct. So here there is a list of Tirthankara and here the idol characteristics. Adinath bull, Mallinath horse, Parshavnath snake, Sambhavnath water und. And here you have to find that how many pairs are correct. So 2 pairs are correct. Adinath have bull, Mallinath kalash, Parshavnath snake and Sambhavnath horse. So you must remember that what are the idol characteristics and what are the animals and what are the anything associated with a particular Tirthankara. Coming to the next one. Yapniya was a sect of Buddhism, Jainism, Shaivism, Vaishnav. So Yapniya is a sect of Jainism and right now this particular sect has become extinct and it was a part of Western Karnataka. So moving to the next one. The entry of women as nuns in the Buddhist order was allowed by Buddha in. So your options are Shravasti, Vaishali, Rajgiri, Kushinagar. And here your answer would be the B, which is the Vaishali. So you must have remember there is a famous story Vaishali ki Nagar Badhu and there was a lady whose name is Amrapali. So Amrapali wished that she wants to join the this Buddhist tradition and Buddhism. And she has pleaded to Gautam Buddha that I want to join the Buddhism, and because of that we can see that entry of women into the Buddhism. And why she saw and why she pleaded, because Vaishali was and Amrapali was the Nagarvadhu of Vaishali and she was very much disturbed in her life, and when she saw the glimpse of Lord Buddha and his disciples, she found very calmness and peace there. So that's why she desired that she wants to join the Buddhism. So this is a narrative. It can be true also, but this is a very popular narrative related to the Vaishali and Amrapali. Coming to the next one. On whose coins is the picture of Buddha depicted? Vima, Kadphisis, Kanishk, Nafan, Buddhagupta. And your answer would be the Kanishk, because Kanishk is a follower of the Buddhism, and you have to tell me that 𝐾𝐤 belongs to which dynasty in the comment section. Then coming to the next one, according to the 𝐸𝐻𝐻 Arthashastra, which one of the following are correct? A person could become a slave as a result of judicial punishment. A female slave, upon giving birth to her master's son, was legally free. If the owner of a female slave was a father of a son born to that woman, then that son had a legal right to be a master's son, and your answer would be the B. So according to the Arthashastra states that a man can be a slave captive by birth, by voluntarily selling himself, or by being captured in the war, or as a result of judicial punishment. So many of the people have this kind of confusion, is that Arthashastra book is just about the economics. Definitely it tells the economic criteria of a state, but it also deals with the political condition of the state and how state should be run, and it also tells that what are the conditions of the state at that time. So here they are discussing about the slave system, and they are discussing that how slaves are appointed. So a slave can be by birth, or any person voluntarily sold themselves to the master, and also any person has been captured by their master and they have been sold. So these are the process any person can become the slave. And if a slave woman gave birth to master's child, she was entitled to freedom from bondage. Because usually what happened at that time, that most of the masters have this kind of relationship with their slaves, female slaves. So if a female slave is pregnant with the master's child, then she is free from the bondage, and the child is also free from the bondage, and they have legal right, and they have also right to take properties in the kings and the masters. So these are the things which are related to the slavery system of that time. Coming to the next one, in which of the following inscription the name of Ashok has been mentioned? Habru inscription, first minor inscription, 13 stone inscription, first large stone inscription, and your answer would be the first minor inscription. The name Ashok is mentioned only in the copies of first minor inscription, which has been found at 3 places in Karnataka: Mashki, Nettur, Udigolam, and Gurjara in Madhya Pradesh. Because in different inscription, Ashoka has been depicted and mentioned with different names, sometimes in Devanam Priyadarshi. So it differs from time to time and differs from the inscription also. Coming to the next one, with reference to the Maurya Empire, which one of the following statement is correct? Farmers used to pay 1/10 of their produce as a tax. During this period, irrigation tax was taken from the farmers. The rule of Mauryas was spread over the entire Indian subcontinent, including Tamil Nadu, except Northeast India. So here only one option is correct, and here we will explain through the explanation. So there is no 1/10, it is the 1/6 of the produce. So that's why statement 1 is not correct. Then irrigation tax was collected from the farmers who were given the irrigation facilities by the state. So that's why the statement 2 is correct. And the Mauryas was spread over the entire subcontinent except Tamil Nadu and parts of the Northeast India. So in the statement it was written including Tamil Nadu, but here Tamil Nadu was not part of the Mauryan Empire. So you must know this. Coming to the next one, with reference to the farmers during the Maurya period, which one of the following statement is correct? The state used to do work of the measuring land. Slaves were engaged in production activities. The state made arrangement for irrigation and water distribution to the farmers. At this time, a well-organized tax system was developed for the first time. And all the options are correct, because during the Maurya period, officials used to measure the land and inspect the canals through which water reached the smaller canals. 𝐸𝐻𝐻 Arthashastra describes the system of employing slaves in agricultural work. We already had discussed about the slavery system in Mauryan period and how Arthashastra has depicted about the slaves and mentioned and given information about the slaves, that how they are appointed, what is the relationship between slave and master, how slaves can be freed. So this is the 𝐸𝐻𝐻 Arthashastra, who also talks about that how slaves are employed in the agriculture activities, and they were also given the productive work. The state made arrangement for irrigation and water distribution for the welfare of the farmers, and they also collect taxes. During this period, a well-organized system of tax assessment was developed. So just tax is not collected, it is also accessed. And these kind of systems have been already developed in the Maurya period. And which source tells this? So Kautilya Arthashastra tells these kind of the information. Coming to the practice question, 5 major political centers are described in Mauryan Empire. Which of the following states are included? Patliputra, Takshashila, Ujjaini, Kashi. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Only 1, 2 and 3, only 2, 3 and 4, only 2, 3, 4 and 5, only 1, 4 and 5. So here you must see that all the options are not part of any option. So you must correctly and you have to carefully see the options so that you are able to answer correctly. So I hope you are liking this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. All the best for your examination. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.